Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're doing another wig review. So I just posted this one, so if you're interested and you like what you see on my head right here, go check my other video out. We're gonna take this off. That color was actually growing on me. I was really like, it matches my skin tone too much, but it actually is growing on me. I really liked it, and I think it photographs really, really well. So if you're looking to get out this summer, which I know a lot of people are, having been cramped up for the last couple months for the quarantine, and you're be taking a lot of pictures, that wig photographs really, really well. Okay, so the next wig we're going to try on is from Brand-Outre. It is from Brand-Outre, their lace front perfect hairline collection in Annalise. So Annalise has also been run through, been through the YouTube circuit in terms of wig wearers. So but I've only seen this color done once. Wigs to Wanderlust, I love you. If you ever come across my channel, you inspired me to get Cajun spice in Annalise. I was looking for ginger mahogany, but it was sold out, and I'd seen so many people do 1Bs and 1s. Cinnamon wine was sold out. I was like, screw it. Like, I just want to do like a really fun, bright color for spring, summer. So yeah, I'm doing Annalise. It's a 13x6. It's got a bunch of parting space. It's safe up to, is it safe up to X amount of degrees? I don't know. We'll see. But this is a dark root face framing Cajun spice. Look at that. It looks like a burnt orange color, actually. I did a really short wig like a couple of weeks ago, and the color of these ringlets really match the color. It's on my channel. I forget what she's called, but it is a short red wig. No, and when you say red, I would say it's like burnt copper. That's what the color looks like. Okay, so your standard cap construction, 2 and 2, and 1 comb. We've got the band and the adjustable straps right here. I'm not going to adjust the straps at all because I want to see how it looks, how it feels against my head, because my head is very small. And it's got baby hairs, which, if you know my channel, you know I don't care for them. A lot of people do, but I do not. Oh yeah, this is big head friendly. Totally big head friendly. Oh my gosh. What? Okay, so some colors you're just like, I'm just gonna try it for the sake of it. I'm not really sure how it's gonna look, but we're just gonna try it. Okay, so I feel like I like it a lot. I like it a lot, but I kind of feel like it belongs in like a music video, which is crazy because like you see women walking down the street nowadays just wearing anything, and that's great, do you. But I feel like I haven't worn like a crazy color in so long that like this feels so like out of the left side for me. Which is crazy because like color is great. I love color. I live for color. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I also feel like it only go with certain outfits too. Like I feel like this is not a color like you can just wear with anything. And maybe that's what like the like the feeling of just like, oh my gosh, it's all over my face, because this isn't a wig that you can just throw on with like a print or a pattern or a floral print or pattern or a plaid print or pattern. Like, you need to coordinate, because this is such a, this unit, it's, I mean, it's beautifully colored, but like it is very much just like you need to plan your outfit around your hair. You can't just wear this with anything. I mean, you could, but in my personal opinion, you want your hair to be, you know, the center of attention. You want your outfit to not pull attention away from the hair when you wear this unit. Okay. It's got a little bit of yucky texture to it. I am getting shedding. I'm not getting tangling, but you know, it's a long unit, so I don't really care about the shedding. I think that's kind of expected. Okay, so I don't want to brush this out, but I don't want to brush it. I'll comb it. For what it looks like, I'd expect this unit to be like much heavier, but it's really not, which is really nice. So this is Cajun Spice, and it's spicy. This is a very spicy unit. It rings really true to the name. This is a wig that like I would take to like New Orleans for like Southern Decadence, which Southern Decadence is their like LGBT like party that goes on during Labor Day weekend in New Orleans. I would wear this. I would wear this to Mardi Gras in New Orleans. I would wear this wig to Halloween in New Orleans. I would wear this wig to Jazz Fest in New Orleans. Any like type of like party in New Orleans, I would wear this wig too. It's kind of conservative where I live, and by kind of I mean it really is. I mean, it's not like Montana conservative, but you know, I live in the suburbs, and this isn't just like you just don't kind of see this like this type of colored hair, I feel like, in my opinion, in the suburbs like that. It's stunning. It's beautiful color. I would just like I would just be careful where I wore this, because again, like this, you want attention when you wear this hair. Like, you want people to notice you, you want people to talk about you, you want people to like, you want people to notice you in this hair. And like, I'm not necessarily sure I would wear this to like church. I'm not necessarily like, although come as you will, because God loves everybody, and I'm not trying to say like one way or another. Like, if I was dating some dude whose boyfriend's parents were like really strict or like really religious, or there were just certain things about their life that it's just really conservative, and they were having me to their house for dinner, I wouldn't wear this wig. It just screams you attention, and it just screams, look at me, talk about me, point at me, which is, you know, there is a time and a place for everything. This is a beautiful unit. But a lot of my wigs that I wear on here, they are very like time and place appropriate, which I think if you know, unless you're Cardi B and you have all the money in the world to just like skate through life, and you don't really have to worry about anything else or anybody else or your job or anything like that, you really can. You can just really truly do what you want. If you have the financial freedom to really be able to skate through life and not have somebody else's opinion potentially affect what you want to have may or may not happen in the future, then you can do that. That's But if I was dating somebody's parent, if I was dating somebody who was like super, super religious, super, super strict, their parents were super strict, and they invited me to dinner, I wouldn't wear this wig. But if I'm going out with my homegirls, like on a night on the town, I would wear this wig. The parting space is wonderful. It's definitely big head friendly, because even with the straps adjusted, I'm gonna have to go in tighter and adjust the straps. Like, my parents are super conservative. Because I'm a mom, there's certain freedoms I feel like I can take now that I didn't feel like I could take before I had a mom. Before I had a baby. Now that I'm a mom, I really feel like I can really just, I'm taking care of somebody else. I really can. I'm making the decisions for another life. I'm paying for another life. I really can do what I want. So I would feel comfortable wearing this. Before I had a baby, if I was going out with my mother, like, short story time. So, we were going to the mall, when I was like, I don't know, 10 or 11 or something like that. And I came downstairs in like jeans and a t-shirt, or like sweats and a t-shirt. I can't remember. It was jeans and a t-shirt or sweats and a t-shirt. And my mom was taking all of us, me and my sisters. I have 4 sisters. She was taking me and my 4 sisters to the mall. And I came downstairs in jeans and a t-shirt or sweats and a t-shirt. No earrings. And my mother told me, you either go upstairs and change into something appropriate or decent, or you're not going. I was really into like a space where I was like, nothing I wear is ever good enough. I'm never going to be as pretty as my sisters. Like, nothing matters in terms of, what I wear. I can't compete. I'm not going to be pretty. Guys aren't going to like me. I was really like starting to get in that mindset. Because my sisters were gorgeous and they were thinner than me and all that kind of stuff. So not really so much the boys aren't going to like me, because I was like 9, 10, 11 that age, but I was starting to get to the point where like my sisters were really starting to care about personal appearance, and like on their own, not just because my mother said care about it. They were caring about it because they wanted to care about it, and I wasn't there. And part of not being there was I just felt like I couldn't compete. I wasn't good at doing hair. I wasn't good at being feminine. I wasn't good at like, I didn't want to go shopping. Like, all these things that you're supposed to want to do as a girl. All of my sisters were doing it and I was the only one who wasn't. So I couldn't stand it. It was annoying. It was frustrating, but I digress. So my mother said, change into something appropriate and put some earrings on, or else you're not going. And I was being really defiant, and I think I told her, fine, then I'll just stay home. Things like that have led me to not necessarily be afraid of my parents, but like, there are just certain boundaries and certain things that like I can't push with them. And as I've gotten older, I've realized it's not even worth it to try. Even with like certain wig wearing, as I got really into wigs in like my early 20s, if I came over with a blonde wig, my mother would tell me, you look like you're about to go work the corner. Blonde and her color on African American women meant you were trying to be a trick. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's legal work and it's consensual work for the most part. But just certain things like that, like certain experiences I've had in my lifetime growing up with very conservative parents. My mom, who raised me, was a nun for 20 years. And my mom was just super, super, super conservative. There were just things that like, I just was not. My sisters were not. We were just not. Well, we were not allowed to do, me and my sisters, my older sisters, my baby sister. Once we left the house and we came back and realized the shit my baby sister was allowed to freaking get away with. It's like, who is my mother? Because we were reprimanded for doing like a fifth of the things my baby sister was able to get away with. Good Lord. So yeah. So I say that to say this, If, you know, there are just certain hairdos based on like what I was raised growing up with conservative parents that like I know is they would look at me a certain way if I walked in with like this color hair. There's nothing wrong with this color hair, and if you like it and you enjoy it and it's you, by all means do that. However, based on my personal experience of the last like 29 years, time and place for all our wigs. If you really feel like pushing somebody's button conservatively, wear this one. If you don't really feel like having a conversation about your hair, which may turn into your lifestyle, which may turn into your future, which may turn into them not liking you, don't wear this wig. But okay, that was like a really, really, really long tangent. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. Like I said, now that I'm a mother, really, truly, I can do whatever I want. And I guess I could have a couple years ago, being in my late 20s. But again, growing up with conservative parents, they're just buttons, you know, will push their thoughts, their experiences, their mindsets. And this is a wig that would definitely do that in this color. If you're going out to somebody's house for dinner, just stick with the 1Bs or the ones. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. And oh, I didn't even finish critiquing the wig. I'm 5'7.5", 5'8". This is a pretty, I wouldn't say long wig. I'd say this is starting to be long. I'm 5'8", 5'7.5", 5'8". It's yaki textured for sure. It's not 100% yaki. Oh my gosh, I just got done like working out, but my legs are kind of sore. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Now I'm finished. Bye, guys.